Vitamins. We often treat them like they're optional, just a little something extra, like that dusty bottle of multivitamins that's been sitting on the shelf forever. But what if I told you that 5 specific vitamins, when taken in the right way and at the best times, could be a game changer in helping you rebuild muscle, supercharge your energy levels, and even fight off the things that are slowly but surely wearing away at your strength after you hit that 60-year mark? You heard me right. The secret to staying strong, feeling steady, and keeping your independence might not be hidden in some fancy gym, but rather sitting right there in your everyday pill organizer. In this video, I'm going to pull back the curtain and show you 5 essential vitamins that most older folks are either unknowingly missing out on, using the wrong way, or just not fully understanding. I'll break down exactly how fixing these common vitamin gaps can empower you to take back control of your muscles, your ability to move around without trouble, and your overall sense of confidence and well-being. These aren't some overhyped, trendy supplements or miracle cures you see constantly advertised online or on TV. These are doctor-recommended, science-backed nutrients that actively support your body's natural ability to stay strong and bounce back as you get older. So, hang in there, because by the time this video is over, you'll have a crystal clear understanding of exactly which vitamins you should be taking, precisely how much you need, and the best times to take them to get the most out of them for your health and vitality. I'm Dr. Thomas Reed, and after spending over 30 years helping older adults stay active, healthy, and out of the hospital, I can say with confidence that this might just be the most important piece of health advice you've never heard. Before we really get started, if you haven't already, I highly recommend you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another valuable health tip tailored just for you. And if you find this video helpful and informative, type 1 in the comments section below. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can improve and create even better content for you down the road. First up, vitamin D. It plays a crucial role in helping your body absorb calcium and boosting overall muscle strength. As we get older, it's no secret that a lot of our body's functions start to slow down and become less efficient. But one of the quietest and potentially most dangerous changes that happens is the gradual weakening of our muscles. If you're over 60, you might have already noticed that climbing stairs feels a lot harder than it used to. Your balance isn't as steady as it once was, or you find yourself getting tired much more easily from simple, everyday activities like just walking around the house. What you might not realize is that one major thing behind this decline could be a lack of vitamin D, that essential sunshine vitamin that plays a surprisingly big role in how your muscles work, how well you absorb calcium, and how easily you move around. Vitamin D does so much more than just help you have strong and healthy bones. It directly affects muscle strength and how well you can coordinate your movements. It actively turns on receptors in your muscle tissue that help keep your muscles toned and in control, especially in those important muscles in your legs and hips. When you don't have enough vitamin D, your muscles get weaker, less responsive, and much more likely to get injured. This is exactly why low levels of vitamin D have been strongly linked to sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass that can lead to frailty, a higher risk of falls, and a significant loss of independence. In fact, studies have shown that over 60% of adults over 65 in the United States are either low or deficient in vitamin D, especially during the winter months, or if they spend most of their time indoors. And yet, the fix is often surprisingly easy. By taking a daily supplement of 800 to 1,000 IU of vitamin D, ideally in the D3 form for best absorption, you can dramatically improve your body's ability to absorb calcium and build new muscle tissue, especially when you combine it with light resistance activity like regular walking or chair exercises. You don't need to wait until your next doctor's appointment to take action and start boosting your vitamin D levels. If you find yourself actively avoiding steps, struggling to get up from a chair, or feeling more unsteady on your feet than usual, your body might be sending out a desperate SOS. Boosting your vitamin D stores isn't just about protecting your bones. It could be the key to rebuilding your strength and actively fighting off sarcopenia before it gets any worse. But vitamin D is really just the starting point. There's another silent deficiency that quietly sucks away your energy, messes with your memory, and slowly steals your muscle control. It's super common, often goes completely unnoticed, and is particularly dangerous for older adults. Let's talk about vitamin B12 and why it might be the missing piece in your personal fight to stay strong, healthy, and independent. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful and informative, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're engaged and following along. Now let's move on to point number 2. Second, vitamin B12 is crucial for fueling your nervous system and keeping your muscle control on point. You might not see it coming at first. It often starts subtly with just a little more fatigue in the afternoon, a slight tingling feeling in your fingers, or a brief moment where your balance feels just a little bit off. While these might seem like ordinary and unavoidable signs of getting older, they can actually point to something much deeper: a vitamin B12 deficiency. It's one of the most overlooked and misunderstood threats to strength and independence in older adults. Vitamin B12 is absolutely essential for healthy nerve function, making sure your red blood cells are formed properly, and coordinated muscle movement. Without it, your nervous system can start to misfire, messing up the vital signals that tell your muscles how to move, when to contract, and how to keep you balanced and steady. Over time, this can lead to muscle weakness, slower reflexes, and even trouble walking, all of which are telltale signs of sarcopenia that quietly steal away your independence. Here's what makes this situation particularly concerning. After you hit 60, your body naturally produces less stomach acid, which is absolutely crucial for effectively absorbing B12 from the food you eat. So, even if you're really trying to eat a well-balanced diet, your digestive system might just not be able to pull in enough of this vital nutrient. In fact, studies have shown that up to 30% of adults over 65 in the United States have low B12 levels. And shockingly, a lot of them don't even know it. Low B12 levels can also cause anemia, memory lapses, mood swings, and a general feeling of exhaustion, symptoms that can easily be mistaken for just getting older. But the great news is that this is often something you can turn around. With a daily supplement of 500 to 1,000 mcg of vitamin B12, especially in sublingual under-the-tongue form, which allows for better absorption, you can effectively restore nerve health, improve muscle control, and get back lost energy and mental focus. If you've been feeling weaker lately, or you've been having more trouble staying steady on your feet, it's important not to just ignore it or brush it off. This isn't just about getting through the day, it's about actively protecting your ability to live independently, stay active, and really enjoy the life you've worked so hard to build. And here's the really cool part. Once your nerves start firing properly again, your muscles can finally respond effectively. That's how you can start to rebuild lost muscle mass and fight sarcopenia right at its source. But what if you could protect your muscles not just from the inside out, but at the cellular level, effectively shielding them from damage, inflammation, and the constant stresses of daily life? The answer lies in a powerful antioxidant that every aging body desperately needs: vitamin E. Let's explore why. Third, vitamin E plays a crucial role in protecting your muscles from damage and inflammation. As we get older, a lot of us notice that our bodies just don't seem to bounce back the way they used to. A simple walk might leave you feeling sore for longer than you expected. You might feel slower, stiffer, or more tired after doing physical activity that once felt easy and effortless. Behind these subtle signs could be an invisible culprit: oxidative stress and chronic inflammation, which are quietly damaging your muscles over time. This is where vitamin E becomes not just a helpful supplement, but absolutely essential for keeping your muscles healthy and working well. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that plays a crucial role in protecting your muscle cells from the damaging effects of free radicals, which are unstable molecules that build up in your body as you age, are exposed to pollution, and even through normal metabolic processes. When left unchecked, these free radicals can attack your muscle fibers, leading to tiny microtears, more inflammation, and a longer recovery period after you've been physically active. Over time, this breakdown really contributes to sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that makes everyday activities feel harder and more exhausting. But research has shown that vitamin E doesn't just protect your muscles, it also helps them heal and recover more efficiently. In older adults, taking vitamin E supplements has been linked to less muscle damage, faster recovery times after exercise, and even improvements in overall strength and coordination. It works at the cellular level, reducing inflammation in both muscle tissue and joints, and helping your immune system rebuild and keep healthy tissue. This is especially important for seniors who are actively trying to stay active and keep up their physical fitness. When your body is under a lot of oxidative stress, even light exercise can feel incredibly taxing and draining. But with enough vitamin E, around 15 milligrams, 22 IU daily, you give your muscles the protection they need to recover faster, grow stronger, and fight off the age-related decline that can make it harder to stay active. It's like giving your body an internal shield against the wear and tear of time. If you've been feeling like your muscles are more fragile than they used to be, your energy doesn't last as long, or you're hesitant to stay active because you're afraid of soreness or injury, vitamin E might be the missing support your body is really craving. The right nutrition doesn't just rebuild muscle, it gives you the confidence to move, live, and stay independent for years to come. But strength and protection are only part of the story. What if there was a way to rebuild the very connections that hold your muscles together and securely anchor them to the bone? There is, and it starts with a vitamin that's been hiding in plain sight for decades: vitamin C. Let's uncover why it's more vital than ever after you turn 60. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here and engaged. Now, let's keep going with point number 4. Fourth, vitamin C is essential for building collagen, which is crucial for anchoring muscle and strengthening connective tissues. Sometimes the weakness we feel in our muscles isn't just about the muscle tissue itself. It's about the connections that hold everything together. As we age, those invisible connections, the tendons, ligaments, and connective tissues that link muscle to bone, start to wear down and lose their integrity. They lose elasticity, they become more fragile, and over time, they stop supporting our movements the way they once did. That's where vitamin C becomes an unsung hero in your fight to rebuild muscle and fight sarcopenia. Vitamin C isn't just the vitamin you reach for when you feel a cold coming on. It's a critical building block of collagen, the protein that gives strength and structure to tendons and connective tissues throughout your body. Without enough collagen, muscles lose their anchor points. They can't contract efficiently. They become more prone to tears and injuries, and joints might feel unstable or painful. For older adults, poor collagen support leads to muscle loss, not necessarily because the muscle disappears, but because it can't function properly without a strong foundation. But the benefits of vitamin C go even further than just collagen production. It also acts as a potent antioxidant, fighting the very same oxidative stress that damages both muscle fibers and joint tissues. By reducing inflammation and supporting tissue repair, vitamin C allows your muscles to recover from daily wear and tear, physical activity, or injury more effectively. Medical studies have shown that getting enough vitamin C is linked to better muscle function, improved grip strength, and greater physical performance in seniors. Even more impressively, when combined with resistance training, even something as simple as chair squats or walking, it helps your body respond better to exercise by helping with recovery and promoting muscle growth. Most adults over 60 need at least 75 to 90 milligrams per day. But if you're physically active or healing from an injury, a higher intake might be beneficial. The good news is that vitamin C is easy to get through colorful fruits and vegetables like oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, and broccoli. And if chewing is difficult, vitamin C powder or supplements are gentle and effective alternatives. If you've been feeling like your muscles don't hold up like they used to, or that your strength fades faster than before, vitamin C might be the vital piece of the puzzle you've been missing. But what if you could go even deeper, beyond structure and repair, and actually guide where calcium travels in your body, keeping it out of your arteries and delivering it straight to your muscles and bones where it's needed most? That's the remarkable promise of vitamin K2, and it's time you heard about it. Fifth, vitamin K2 guides calcium to muscles and bones, not arteries, making sure it goes where it's needed most. There's a quiet yet powerful force inside your body that decides where strength is built or where problems begin. It's the way calcium travels through your bloodstream. Calcium is absolutely essential for keeping you in tip-top shape. It helps your muscles contract, keeps your bones strong, and plays a critical role in keeping you independent as you get older. But here's the part most people never hear. Calcium can actually hurt you if it ends up in the wrong place in your body. This is where vitamin K2 steps in as the traffic controller inside you, guiding calcium safely to where it belongs, your muscles and bones, and away from your arteries. Without enough vitamin K2, calcium might settle into soft tissues like blood vessels, leading to arterial calcification, reduced circulation, and a higher risk of developing heart problems. But when K2 is present, especially in its MK7 form, it activates special proteins that bind calcium and send it to the skeletal and muscular systems where it's needed most. Think of it as the delivery driver that makes sure calcium shows up at the construction site, not at the roadblock. For older adults working to rebuild muscle and fight sarcopenia, this precision matters more than ever. Muscles need calcium to contract effectively. Bones need calcium to stay dense and stable, so muscles have a strong anchor point. And your heart and arteries need that calcium to stay out of their way to keep your cardiovascular system healthy. That's why vitamin K2 is the often missing piece of a healthy aging plan, a nutrient that doesn't just help you stay strong, but actively protects the systems that give you freedom and mobility. Research now shows that seniors who get enough vitamin K2 have better muscle performance, stronger bones, and a lower risk of vascular disease. It's found in certain cheeses like Gouda and Brie, in egg yolks, and fermented foods like natto. But since these aren't staples in a lot of American diets, a daily supplement of 90 to 120 mcg of MK7K2 is a safe and effective way to make sure you're giving your body what it needs to thrive. So, if you're taking calcium or vitamin D, and most seniors are, but not pairing it with vitamin K2, you could be sending strength to the wrong places. Your muscles and bones deserve better. Now that you know the what, the next important question is when. Timing matters more than you might think. So, when is the best time to take these 5 vitamins to get the most out of them for muscle rebuilding and protection? Let's find out. Sixth, when should you take these vitamins for maximum muscle rebuilding and protection? Knowing what vitamins to take is a great first step. But when you take them can be just as important, if not more so. Timing really matters, especially for older adults whose bodies don't process nutrients as well as they used to. When it comes to rebuilding muscle and fighting sarcopenia, your body works in natural rhythms, daily cycles of repair, energy use, digestion, and recovery. Timing your vitamin intake with these natural patterns can really boost their impact on your strength, mobility, and overall vitality. Let's start with the morning. After 8 to 10 hours of fasting while you sleep, your muscles are in a slightly catabolic state, meaning they've started breaking down tissue to fuel your body's overnight functions. This is your prime opportunity to reverse that breakdown and kickstart muscle repair. Taking vitamin D and B12 first thing in the morning, ideally with a high-protein breakfast, helps to shift your body from breaking down to building up. These 2 vitamins give your nervous system a much-needed energy boost, help your muscles activate better, and improve calcium absorption when your body is most open to it. Vitamin C and E are best taken around times when you're physically active or shortly after meals, when your body is actively digesting nutrients and your muscles are inflamed from use. Whether it's a brisk morning walk, gardening in the afternoon, or light resistance training, these vitamins work to protect your muscle fibers from oxidative stress and help repair connective tissues. They're especially important for those who have joint pain or take longer to recover after even mild exertion. Vitamin K2, on the other hand, is best taken with your main meal, especially when that meal includes vitamin D or calcium. That's when your body is actively moving nutrients into your bloodstream, and that's when K2 steps in to direct calcium away from arteries and toward muscles and bones, making sure it ends up where it's needed most. Pairing K2 with fats, like olive oil or eggs, also helps it absorb better. Consistency is absolutely key here. These vitamins work best when taken daily, not just every now and then. Think of it like watering a garden. You don't expect to see the flowers bloom overnight, but over time, with the right care and consistent timing, growth becomes visible and lasting. Now that you've learned which vitamins support aging muscles and exactly when to take them, there's only one question left. How can you bring all of this together into a simple, manageable daily plan that works easily with your lifestyle? Let's put all the pieces in place and give you a clear path forward. Final steps: how to start rebuilding muscle and regaining strength after the age of 60. You now have the knowledge. You know the 5 essential vitamins: vitamin D, B12, E, C, and K2, each playing a unique and powerful role in helping you rebuild muscle, protect your bones, and fight sarcopenia as you get older. You've also learned the best times to take them for maximum impact and effectiveness. But here's the honest truth. Knowledge doesn't mean much without action. If you're over 60, now's the time to start. Your muscles can still respond. Your body still wants to be strong and healthy. The secret is consistency, giving your body the right nutrients every single day, along with some gentle physical movement, even if it's just 10 minutes a day. Start small and manageable. Choose just one vitamin to focus on this week, maybe vitamin D in the morning with breakfast. Add some light chair exercises or a short walk around the block. Next week, add vitamin B12 to your routine. Over the course of a month, slowly add all 5 vitamins into your daily plan. This isn't about trying to change everything overnight. It's about creating small, meaningful habits that get your energy back, improve your balance, and make you feel more physically independent. Mark your calendar for 90 days from today. That's when you'll likely start to notice a real difference. Climbing stairs more easily, feeling less sore, sleeping better, and feeling more in control of your body. Your future self, the one who still enjoys walks, travel, gardening, and spending time with family and friends, depends on the choices you make today. You've already taken the first step by learning about this. Now, let's take the next step by putting that knowledge into action. Because getting older doesn't have to mean losing strength. With the right help and dedication, it can actually mean getting it back. One day, one vitamin, one step at a time. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully, authentically, and on your own terms. Now, I'd love to hear from you directly. Take a minute to think about and share one thing you've learned from this video and plan to use in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths and living our best lives. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us and helps us create better content for you down the road. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more valuable content like this. Thanks for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms, with strength, vitality, and independence.